Hey Capricorn, welcome to your 2024 reading. Okay, for those of you that are new, I appreciate you tuning in. I am an energy channel. As such, sometimes what Spirit shows me may not ring as traditional. Okay, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. All right, roles can be reversed. This is not a general or a personal reading. This is a general reading. If you would like a personal reading, you can go to MindsetUnicorn.me or down below and find those links for that. All right, this could be the third party storyline. This could also be something that has not come into your life yet, or is just here to say, oh yeah, that's what happened. All right, so this went to Patreon and to the early access program first. Those links are also down below or at mindsetunicorn.me. Patreon is my community that is donation based, and you get extended and some early access videos. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Okay, Capricorn, all right, there's illumination, a little hermit energy there. Don't speak until you really listen to what your intuition is telling you. I mean, that is pretty darn clear, right? I feel like you are ready to give someone this big aha moment, right? But I don't know if they're ready for it. I don't know if they have completed their birth yet or not. They are showing me here, I mean, that is your house, the 10th house. And so it could be just letting you know that you're having a rebirth. So let's go ahead and see what is going on here, all right? So I'm going to pull out Olive. Don't make me come and get you. I'm going to pull out the quarters first, and then I am going to look at the months. Okay, so we're going to do this in little layers, all right, as we build it. Underlying soulmate. Under a full moon, there's an awakening of a soulmate. You may have already seen this soulmate in meditation. They say there is almost like an expectation of what you think you're going to get out of this. Okay, January, healing sounds. Again, they're really showing me the throat chakra here, and it's coming through, your throat chakra is coming through as fiery. And so I do feel like, again, right, listen before you speak. Sorry, there's a lot of nudity on that card and we're on YouTube. So really listen to your intuition before you say what it is that you want to say. Quarter two, I don't often have these oracles in reverse, but Spirit said, yeah, leave that in reverse. Miracles in reverse. So quarter two could be tough for you this year, right? It could be, I'm almost getting this, not getting what I expected out of quarter two. All right. Quarter three, you start listening to your intuition again. Okay. And quarter four could definitely be when that soulmate drops in, because we've got the moon tree, which is, right, kind of like the grounding, the landing of this 10 of Pentacles sort of energy. It doesn't have to be a soulmate person. It could be a soulmate thing, okay? It's going to be different for everyone. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Thank you, Spirit. All right, January. January, there we go. All right. Thank you. April. Oh. May. June. For some of you, it's the waiting that's bothering you. For others of you, it's this aspect that, like, once you taste something and you want it so badly, right? So quarter two may not be as dramatic as you think. One more. Thank you. Interesting. Underlying is family. Okay. So, and I love that it comes with a cycle of increase here. Okay. And then it's followed by a decrease, but it's something golden. So there could be, and there's the opening. Some of you may find out at some point this year that you are going to be expecting another child. And it might be a little frustrating, especially if you suddenly get like, oh, I've gotten an increase of pay. And then you find out you're having another child and you look at it as being a decrease in pay. But you're going to discover there's something pretty special about whatever this process of birthing that you're going through, person, place, or thing. And there's a hidden achievement. There's something hidden of greatness within it. Okay, that's really beautiful. Now, I want you to remember when we get to December, okay? Because whatever you're starting in January, you may need support for or help for in December. Keep that in mind, okay? Signing a new contract in January. It could be literally you're signing a 12-month lease, okay, somewhere. But it is an aspect of whatever it is, it's a cycle that's meant to happen and be completed by the end of the year. What's really beautiful is that we have no Venus retrograde in 2024. None. And so it actually gives us a full cycle where we're going to get to go through all of the houses with Venus just being indirect. So that's a very beautiful energy. In February, there's some sort of a loss. Now this is about events, and generally I see this as a loss of emotions, and it could have emotions that you're dealing with, but it also could feel like your ship didn't come in, so to speak. Okay. And yes, I'm not like other readers, some readers that just like to fluff you up. I will tell you what Spirit gives me, okay? Whether it's good or bad, but you're the one that gets to put the perspective into it, okay? Even things that are negative can have a positive spin, right? March, all of a sudden you get this beautiful light guidance, family, friends, guides that shows up, and it is quite beautiful. So let's go ahead and clarify this first quarter, okay? Commitment, Spirit, oof, right off the bat. Okay, 3 of air came out in reverse. Again, for some of you, it's an uprooting. You're happy about it. It's not easy, but you are, it's like fresh start is what it feels like to me, okay? Leaving behind the past with that craftsman of earth. Okay, February, the loss. Thank you. Okay. It could be emotional. The Witch of Water. It's like I'm taking back, I mean, this is Page of Cups. And there's a loss associated with it. And they're showing me the salmon, which is this wish of a home. Okay. So it kind of reminds me, I have a friend who had moved to the south and had, bought a house, and then things didn't go well with the house, and then they were in an apartment and things didn't go well with the apartment, and then they moved to another apartment and things really weren't that great at that apartment. It was better, but not great. And slowly, because of some of the problems they had with mold, they had to start getting rid of things and getting rid of things and getting rid of things. They really wanted to move back to where they had lived before, another state further west, where they felt more at home. They finally moved there, weren't too happy at first, right? Like, not really the property we wanted. It's kind of but it'll do, there's a lot of okay things about it, and continued through this process, and there was a lot of ups and downs. And for the very first time, they just moved. Somebody needs to hear this. And their daughter has never had their own room. And now their daughter has their own room. And they are loving the space that they are in. So I kind of almost get this aspect of maybe whatever you're moving into for the next year, person, place, or thing, is temporary. Okay. And it's meh, you kind of feel like, right? But it's about leading you to home. Okay. And I think that that's important for you to understand. Okay. March, friends, families, and guides. Ace of Fire. There you go. Okay. Turning everything around. Creating a new spin. Getting out of the doldrums, right? Craftsman of air. I'm going to use my brain. I'm going to plot a new course. I love that. Okay, second quarter, blessings in reverse. Well, April, we've got the loving woman. So it could be that you suddenly see why you had this loss, or you suddenly find your heart opening up to something. Okay. In May, though, there's this aspect of playing it safe. And they're showing me here. Okay, yeah, I had to look. Angel number 66 for these 2 months. Okay. The intention's there. The action is not there. All right. June, the healing light. Okay. Whatever this is triggering within you will heal in June. Okay. And it's meant to trigger you so that you will heal. Okay. Let's clarify. The loving woman. Okay. Oh, Sun in reverse. Okay. Emperor in reverse. For whatever reason, needing this makes you happy and not happy at the same time. Okay. Again, it's meant to challenge you. I love this. We have 14 and 15 right in a row. So it's meant to challenge your depths here. Okay. Playing it safe in May. Thank you. I know what I wish. I feel what I wish. I'm challenged to find my way home. Right? This witch of water is sitting in the emotional loss, sitting in that state of, I know what I want, but I'm going to sit here with it. Okay? Because obviously, if there's a 5, there's something to be healed. And here it comes, the healing light. And it comes with a moon. Okay? I kind of feel like you'll see a lot of daffodils, perhaps, as symbols of this healing coming into place. It could come with actually finally feeling like you can have this conversation that you want to have. Okay. But whatever it is, it opens up. Goddess of water. Okay. Queen of cups. It opens up this sort of rebirth in a new way. All right. July. We're listening now to our wishes instead of just pouting about them, right? We have the challenge brings us to the sacred temple. It brings us to this aspect of knowing ourselves. August, all of a sudden things, this is a big month. This is an 8. So 8-8 portal could be very important. You have this, suddenly this creative harmonization starts to happen. September, when we're going to have an eclipse as well. You're optimistic even if you're not really getting the love yet that you want and desire. because you're learning so much about law of attraction. You're learning so much about how your heart is open to not just love, but money and everything else that's abundant within our life. Olive, bah. Sacred Temple, July. Crossed by the 10 of Cups. Okay, this is you kind of peeking in at your intentional wishes for the most immense love that you could have. Okay, August, it gets great. Yeah, August, be prepared for that 8-8 portal. Okay, because that is when you move into a new cycle. Okay, big time. September, optimism and the consciousness. Yeah, 5 of water in reverse. Instead of the, I've got all of this responsibility I can't do, right? I can't do it, I can't have it. Suddenly you're just happy moving forward, right? Like you're looking back at how everything brought you to this point and you're very happy with where you're at, okay? And you don't feel as challenged. Page of Wands here, Page of Fire, Messenger of Fire. There's almost like an access of, I want to take a leap. I know that this is, in this deck, it's the Knight of Wands, but they're showing me very much because the special parts are very covered up, that they're showing me that this is new, that this is a page, even though in the deck it would be a knight, okay? So October, the moon, right, that landing, all of a sudden it opens up, it blossoms, this soulmate energy. Why? October, you're in the right place at the right time in a vast universe, okay? November, status quo. Again, that could be where you suddenly get this this raise and you're like, yay, I've worked so hard for this, right? Then you need some sort of a professional advice at the end of the year. Again, I think that this is a blessing, not a curse. For some of you, it could be you're finally going to buy a house, you're going to move out of the apartment, or you are signing the contracts for this new position that you're going to have, but it looks really good, okay? It even could be so much as, right, you are moving because you find out that something great is happening in your life and it's a good thing to move, okay? The vast universe in October, thank you. 9 of Wands, Witch of Earth, and the 7 of Fire, okay? This has been protected for you until you were ready to see it and ready to grow, okay? Remember, we had that sort of emperor type energy, that sun in reverse on the loving woman, wasn't ready yet. Baby emperor here, okay? Ready, right moment for things to come forward. Status quo in November, thank you. 9 of Earth, okay? Increase in everything around you, right? And you can see the aurora is just starting to peek over the mountains over there and the trees. The aurora is my symbol for divine lovers, okay? Soulmates, twin flames. And so I think that something is about to come forward. Now, if you're already with someone, maybe that's when they finally go, oh, I know what's been missing with us, and fix it, okay? It doesn't always have to mean that there's somebody new coming in. It's just for the majority, it's probably this awakening is really bringing in an awakening, okay? Professional advice, 3 of Earth, okay? And it's not a third party anymore. Whatever was interfering in your life is out of your life, right? Because you're moving in 2025, you'll move into the 4 of Earth, okay? So it will be very stable, very successful, very healthy. Let's pull out a card for the year. Thank you, Spirit. The power of attraction. What did I say earlier? Law of attraction. You're gonna get the law of attraction this year, right? And by that, you're not only coming into union probably within yourself, but you're attracting everything you want and desire, which is really beautiful. And again, I love that this is what came out on the underline, is that after the storm, Four of Earth, right? After whatever storm you go through over this year, there's a gift, there's a blessing, there's beauty, right? It's the beauty path. It's so amazing. Let's go ahead and get some advice. Oof. Judgment and Nine of Water. Don't let this keep you down, whatever struggles you have this year. Again, because they're like, whatever you're releasing, whatever you're healing, whatever you're going through is to bring you so much abundance and so much love that you're just like fat and happy, so to speak, right? When I think of fat and happy, it's not that you're fat, right? I mean, what is fat anyway? It's our cells protecting us. They're absorbing things so that we're protected, right? So in that aspect, no wonder, right? When you think of Buddha, Buddha was so happy, right? Because Buddha was like, my body's protecting me, and very aligned to it. But when they're showing me this, they're showing me it's like luxury. It's like everything you want and desire is available for you. And none of the toxic stuff is impacting you at all. Okay? Again, Three of Earth in reverse. Something that you struggle with will be done by the end of this year. Okay? And it's not coming in the way that you think the wish is coming. The wish is just a little bit paused. Okay? There is something that has to end first. And that's kind of where you're at right now. Two of Earth. There's this aspect that you are healing the past and very aware of that so that you can move to this abundant future. Again, don't get stuck. The future will catch up, right? Everything will catch up to you. Yeah? Okay. Let's get an animal totem here that's going to help you in your year. Thank you, Spirit. I love it. The owl. Again, Spirit told us right at the beginning, you need to learn to listen to your intuition. That's so important for you here. I think some of you are afraid. The panther walks with the moon. Some of you are afraid of your own inner knowing. And Spirit's like, don't be afraid of that, because your inner knowing is not here to harm you. Okay? Let's go ahead and close it off with an oracle. And then I'm going to do the extended, which is actually what you're going to see first on YouTube when this goes to Patreon. Okay. Have patience waiting for that moon. Once it gets here, you have everything, right? They're just reiterating everything that we just got told. Okay. Have patience waiting for that soulmate energy, whatever it is, person, place, or thing, to land, right? It is this beautiful energy. There's almost like a little bit of a little bit of a tower to get there. But once you get there, you have everything available that you have wanted, which I would take that. I love it, guys. All right, so I hope that you have a beautiful year. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Save this video so you can come back throughout the year and take a look at, peek at things when you go, oh, that reminds me. This kind of feels like what I heard. All right, because it will be very helpful. I do that as well. All right, so love you guys. Have a very beautiful year. Bye.